So I think we finally got what we've all been asking for when it comes to the city. Here are all the biggest changes that they just went ahead and announced. So here's the first thing I want you to see here. The city in NBA 2K26 builds on 2K25's goal of a more intimate and accessible world, meaning they made the city a little bit smaller and making it easy to be able to navigate to different places. But here's what they say. You can just see about every area in the city, no matter where you are standing, where you quickly go from one place to another, and most importantly, get on the court faster. Okay, so here's what I want you to see here. So let's take a look at the city here just for a moment. So the first thing you're going to see here is that a lot of the same places that we had, we're going to come back. But look at how small the city is now. Okay, everything is right there. And this centerpiece here in the middle is how you access the park. But here are the key things you want to know. Ante-Up is still here. Art of Shooting Gym is still here. Pro-Am, Starting Five, the Rec, Theater, Proving Grounds, My Court. I'm going to show you just a little bit things about those things here in just a moment. The Triple Threat Park, Open Court Athletics, the Park, Street Kings, which is also something I'm going to mention here in just a moment, the Gatorade Training Facility, the Event Center, the Track, the Arena, and then kind of your initial stores and stuff like that, like swag and stuff like that. So all this stuff is here. But in this center where you're going to see, let me show you what's going to show here. This is where you access the park. So there's going to be an opening here, and you're going to get 25% rep boost for every single park game. If you haven't watched my video where I break down all the things coming to park, go ahead and watch that now. I'll put it in the description of this video. No, so what do you see here? This is going to showcase all of the first legends in every single game. So it's going to be the name of every individual person that you're going to see here. That 2K26 is blank because we don't have that first legend yet, but this is going to be what you're going to see there. Okay, then you're going to see that we have Ante-Up still here. You're going to have State Farm. You're going to see the My Court that's here on the left-hand side. Now, one of the things that I've heard that they've done in the My Court is that when you can go in, you can customize it to your liking, but you can also go ahead and play full court by yourself without the clamor flipping back and forth. So that's going to be a massive W. Then you have all the other kind of shops in here that you can go ahead and get. We're also going to get the Rec back again, which is going to be right next to Swag. Then we have Theater, which is coming back. You can see that the starting name of this is a 3v3 casual court, and you'll see it'll be the same thing. 4 different courts in there, a 3v3, a 2v2, a 1v1, and then the no squad. And then it's going to follow the same process where it gets updated every single Friday. Then we're going to have Proving Grounds. This is coming back. So this is going to be great, and this is going to be right next to the NBA store, right? You're going to have access to the Gatorade facility. That's always going to be great. And then you're going to see here, you have the Gatorade facility, you have the Art of Shooting, and you have the track all in one place for you to be able to go ahead and just jump around, right? So again, they made the city a lot smaller, making it easier for you to be able to go ahead and access. So let's take a look here. Now, you're going to be able to start earning some challenges for doing certain activities. So you're going to have daily challenges, you're going to have a starter challenge, you're going to have lifetime challenges, and then you're also going to go ahead and have seasonal challenges as well. So again, they just want you to be able to have more things to do every single day, every single week, to be able to keep you on the game much longer. Okay. Now, they've also gone ahead and added in here leaderboards. Okay. So now, not only are you going to be able to see geo-ranked leaderboard. So what does this mean? This means that you can be the top person in your state. Okay. And then you'll also see the top people in the actual world as well. But each individual game mode has their own leaderboards as well. So you'll be able to see Rec leaderboard, Theater leaderboard, Pro-Am leaderboards, Proving Ground leaderboards, and these things update every single day. Now, the top player on that leaderboard for that day is going to get a statue of themselves in front of that game mode for everyone to see that you are the top player. Now, you get the reps and the rewards for like being the top dog for one day, but it's a great thing to be able to kind of work towards. Now, here's something else. For those of you who enjoy Pro-Am and you like the comp scene and you like to play 3v3 Pro-Am or 5v5 Pro-Am, they just announced something crazy, okay? Which is going to be the Pro-Am Summit. We officially now have Pro-Am tournaments that happen every single 3 weeks on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Now, take a look at this here. Here are some of the rewards that you're going to be able to go ahead and get. So the first thing, the top 100 teams in Pro-Am Summit earn every reward. So in order for you to be able to enter the tournament, you need to make sure that you play at least 10 games, okay, before the tournament starts. Okay, so here's what it says. Top 5 are going to get 297 Gatorades. So it's going to give you good for 99 games, 99 skill boosts, animated Pro-Am banner, and Pro-Am hoodie. Top 10, get Gatorade. It's going to go ahead and get skill boost, and you're going to get Pro-Am Summit face mask. Then you're going to go ahead and get top 50. It's going to get skill boost Gatorade and the Pro-Am goggles. And then top 100 are going to get the Pro-Am arm sleeve that you see here on the right-hand side. So this is going to be extremely crazy what you're going to be able to get. So take a look at this, what they said here, okay? Not only can you see the incredible new Pro Proving Grounds kind of arena, but you also see the wreck here as well. So we saw the city just now. But here's what I want you to kind of take a look at, because I really want you to understand what you're going to be able to go ahead and get for the Pro-Am Summit, and then the Street Kings, which I wanted to mention here as well. So again, twice a season, teams in the city will come together for the Pro-Am Summit to compete in 3v3 and 5v5 tournaments. The Pro-Am Summit will happen every 3 weeks, just like I mentioned, right? With competitive play happening on Saturday and Sunday. So again, allowing you guys more opportunities to be able to go and enter. The first one will be on September 21st through the 22nd. So make sure that you're ready. And again, remember, you just need to be able to play 10 games. Here it is. To qualify, all your team needs to do is play 10 Pro-Am games together in the weeks leading up to the summit. Okay. During the summit weekend, each game your team plays is scored based on the outcome and your performance. So the leaderboard ranks each team by the sum of your 5 highest game scores for that weekend. Top 5, top 10, top 50, top 100 teams. So your top 5 highest game scores in that weekend go towards the opportunity to be able to be ranked in the top 5. Okay. And then you will receive your rewards for that. Now let's take a look at Street Kings. So Street Kings is kind of similar to like being able to play against the bots before, you know, so you to be able to like not have to play my career, but still be able to grind. So the new Street King mode and lead your team to victory. Last year, Street Ball features 3 courts spread out across the city. Again, remember, we talked about how much more dialed in the city is now. But here's what they said, okay? But this year, we've condensed it to one convenient new location. So all the street ball courts are in one place again for you to be able to go ahead and enter with a lot of new features. You can play solo or join forces with up to 2 friends and challenge skill CPU bosses. This all-in-one approach is going to give a great way for you to be able to earn points. Not only can you earn points, cap rewards, and all this stuff from all these different game modes, but this is going to give you another way to be able to upgrade your badges, test out new animations, and sharpen your skills on the Street Kings battlefield. So it's going to be interesting. Here, we talked about the challenges, but let's talk about this feature right here, because this is kind of crazy. You can now swap builds, okay, while you're in the city. And they show this animation because they wanted you to see how fast this actually happens. Not only is the city now at 60 frames per second, double of what it was in 2K25, so you should see smoother kind of movement. But now you're going to be able to quickly switch into your players. So let's say, for example, you're like, ah, man, I got the wrong build. Boom, you can just switch out really quick. Hey, I want to back out real quick. And from what I heard, you should be able to do this also directly. I think you can switch your takeovers when you're in the certain game modes, but I think that you'll still be able to switch out to your different players directly in here. So alternate between your My Player builds with ease using the new swap build feature. Switch between your My Players without leaving the city, removing the hassle of rejoining your squad and the server they are in. This is a massive W for what you have here. Now, here's the thing that they added to the My Court. This is what I want you to be able to see here. So now, My Court is your dedicated space to work on your game. Okay, so here's what they went ahead and said. Choose from new drill options to practice your free throws. They went ahead and put a shooting machine inside of the court. Okay, but you're also going to be able to go ahead and play full court. You're going to be able to go ahead and customize your My Court, your floor, your basket, everything you can customize. So that is going to be huge for you to be able to go ahead and practice. And then they have the track. So get back in the driver's seat. Anybody to consider the track is returning with 2 new vehicles and a massive VC reward every single week. So they've added tons of rewards for you to be able to go ahead and earn. But here's the thing that I want you to know. There was something they didn't mention in this report, and that was affiliations. And that's because they're 100% gone. There's no longer affiliations. They've now added a new feature called Crew. So go ahead and watch this video right here where I talk about what that means, what you can earn, and why they got rid of affiliations and added crew instead. Click that video right there.